we, darling? So here's Hamble. We had her at the vet last week getting her hormone implant in. I think that's the third one she's had. And she's happy enough, and she behaved herself when she was getting it put in as well. They just pop it in just behind the neck. And I think they just sort of glue little tiny wound closed. And Beryl here hasn't had one since the beginning of the year. It should be wearing off, the one that she got at the beginning of the year, but hasn't so far. And I was talking to the vet actually, because Beryl now is mostly blind, obviously there's less light getting in to her brain, or not directly to her brain, but you know what I mean. And one of the things that, or the main thing that affects laying actually, is the number of daylight hours. And I think if you're talking about 14 daylight hours for them to really get into the swing of it laying. Now, if she's blind, then she's not getting the daylight hours the same way as the chickens that have got their eyesight. So I was sort of saying to the vet, do you think then that she may not come back into lay because, or maybe delayed or intermittent or whatever, because she's blind? And she didn't know. She said it was a very interesting thought. So hopefully she'll look that up. I've not actually done any research myself on that. But yeah, it might be that one of the side effects of being blind, or near enough blind, is that she won't come back into lay. And I wonder if that's the case, then we might not need to keep giving her implants, which of course are to stop them laying, because in Beryl's case there's something wrong with her reproductive system and the eggs don't come out right and they're laid internally and she gets infected. So I'll keep you posted on that, and if anyone's had any experience of that, please let me know. But that's an interesting thought. If, you know, do blind hens actually lay? So you can see she's actually getting around the run okay, because she knows where everything is, and she can even go down the step into the other part of the run. But she's now getting a bit more vocal because she knows she's on her own in the run. Hamble's moved and the other girls are out, having a little meander around the garden. And that's a bit, it's a bit sad when you hear her shouting, because she feels a bit vulnerable, I think, or certainly she knows she's on her own. And I've just been joined there in the other run by Matilda. I'll just go round. And Matilda is broody. I've just lifted her out the nest box and she's trundling around a bit. Everything's very fast and furious. You can see she's pecking very, very quickly, and she shakes and she preens very, very fast. And this is all because she's broody and she's like, her hormones are racing, and she doesn't really want to be out the nest box, but she wants to grab a quick bite to eat and have a bit of a preen before she goes back in and settles back down in her little reverie in the nest box. Hey, so she's been out. I lifted her out in the nest box, plunked her down. She's had a run around the garden. She's had a preen, had a shake, several shakes, several squeals, had something to eat, and then eventually she'll meander back up into the coop and into a nest box. You know that squeal. The classic broody squeal. Isn't that right, darling? You're hormonal. So where are the others then? It's actually not a very nice evening. It's been a rubbish week of weather we've had. Let's go find the chickens. It's raining now. Where are you, girls? Don't know whether you can see, but I've got some new wood chip, which I'm starting to distribute in the garden. You can see there's the new stuff and there's the old stuff. There we go, found the girls. Hi. Hello, you lot. There's Jemima. And Edith. And Emily. Do you see what Ems is doing there? She's having a peck at Edith's beak. And it's not an aggressive peck because Edith's top of the pecking order. And Emily is bottom of the pecking order. But actually what Emily's doing is she's tidying up Beryl's face, just keeping her clean, finding any food particles that she's got there. And it's I think it's also almost like a submissive thing. You know, I'll do this for you, because I want to be your friend, or I'm below you in the pecking order. And Ems does it a lot. It's quite funny to watch, actually. What have you got there? Edith, don't be eating the potatoes. Yes, that's not good for you. Oh, Beryl's come out. Hi, darling. Hello. Did you come out? Did you come out? Well done. Oh, and here's Hamble as well. So she can manage to get out of the run and wander over to this area of the garden, which is quite close to the run. But, and she can find her way back. So she has got some sight, but very, very little, to be honest. And if you put anything in the way, of course, she bumps into it, the poor soul. Oh. Hello, Oliver. Hello. What is it? What is it? And there's Colin. Hi, Colin. Hi, handsome. all right, darling. Hello, chick. Oh, you've just jumped on top of me. Right, come on, you. You're going to be my parrot. Oh, Ollie. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing up there?